Have you ever wondered which of the Hogwarts houses would be the opposite of the one you are sorted into? Well, today we are going to find that out, at least for Ravenclaw. Hey y'all, I'm the Geek Apprentice, and I am retaking the sorting ceremony quiz on Pottermore/Wizarding World. They changed the site name. For those of you who don't know, I am a Ravenclaw, and I'm a Ravenclaw because I value creativity and wisdom more than any of the house traits out there. And in my recent Q&A video, which you can click here to see, someone asked what I thought my reverse house would be, meaning if I took the sorting ceremony quiz and instead of picking my favorite answer, picking my least favorite of the options given. I thought that was very intriguing, and so that's what I'm doing today. Okay, obviously this isn't going to be the same for everyone who's originally a Ravenclaw, because someone's reasons for being a Ravenclaw, or any house for that matter, is going to differ from someone else in that house. Like I said, for me it's because of creativity and wisdom, but for someone else it might be purely the intellect and knowledge part of it. And for those who've only seen the films, you might have a little bit less of an understanding of why one is put into the house that they are put into. It does not have to do with your personality, though in each house you will find a common personality trait, most likely, not for everyone, but that's just how it works. But rather, it's more so what you value and where you would best grow. For example, Neville, most would think he would fit into Hufflepuff best, but he doesn't actually. He needed to grow in courage and bravery more than anything, and that's also what he valued the most, so it was perfect. And he actually had a lot of bravery because he had the gall to ask the Sorting Hat to put him in Hufflepuff. So the Sorting Hat was like, gutsy of you, we're putting you in Gryffindor. I would just like to point out that this is now my 4th time trying to take this quiz. I never finished it because the first time I wasn't recording with my camera. The second time I forgot to start recording on my phone. The third time this stopped recording when I was like one question away probably. So this is my 4th time I'm having to do it a very weird way. Dawn or dusk? I am not a morning person, I am a night person, so therefore dawn for my opposite. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that can guarantee you glory? Don't care about glory. Love? Ooh, that's rough. Power? I don't really want it. Or wisdom? The only one I want is wisdom. I would hope I would use power appropriately, so I'm okay with getting that one. I feel like I would choose love as my opposite just because that is so dangerous. Once every century, the flutterby bush produces flowers that adapt their scent to attract the unwary. If it lured you, it would smell of the sea. I like the sea. Home, I guess. Crackling log fire. I like all of these. I don't know. I guess I'll go with home would be my opposite. Late at night, walking alone down the street, you hear a peculiar cry that you believe to have a magical source. Do you draw your wand, stand your ground? Maybe. Withdraw into the shadows to await developments while mentally reviewing the most. That is something I would do. Haha. Draw your wand and try to discover the source? Probably not. This is probably my least likely option. Oh, I do not want toads. They're disgusting. And I remember these choices. I got this question before on one of the many tries. I didn't go to the last one, but it was okay. So this one's the ugliest to me. Which of the following would you most like to study? Mer people? Centaurs? Not really. Werewolves? Maybe. Vampires? No. Goblins? Don't really care, I guess, but trolls? I feel like my least favorite is the vampires. I have no interest in vampires. Which order would you rescue these objects? I feel like the nearly perfected cure for dragonpox is the one I'd be most likely to get first, so we'll put that in 3rd position. Student records going back 100 years? Depends on how important. Serious handwritten book full of runes. This would still be, if we're doing opposite, this is the order. Yeah. Because I'd be most likely to grab the potion or the book of runes before student records, which sounds bad, but I'm left-handed and I always pick left, so therefore opposite would be right. The Sorting Hat is ready to make a decision. What is my opposite house? I really did not think it would be Hufflepuff. What? That's my opposite house? That's like my second house. That's weird. That's really weird. I thought it was gonna be Gryffindor or Slytherin. Oh my gosh. Well, there you have it. Apparently, when I answer all the questions picking my least favorite option, it comes out to Hufflepuff, which is like my second house. If we did hybrid houses, I'd be a Ravenpuff, so that's really weird. Really, really weird. I thought for sure it was gonna be Slytherin or Gryffindor. I don't know. I feel like my answer would have been different if I had gotten a different set of questions. I don't know. I think it should have been Gryffindor or Slytherin. But, you know, it was interesting to try. There aren't really parallel opposites when it comes to the sorting hat, I don't think, to the houses in general. So I'm still Ravenclaw, obviously, but I wouldn't say Hufflepuff is my opposite house. It's just apparently what happens when I pick my least favorite options. Some of them I was torn though, so I don't know, maybe the toad is what did me in. I don't know. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this really random, really weird video. If you would like to give this a shot, let me know what your answer is in the comment section below. Be sure to tell me first, like, what your actual house is and then what your quote opposite house is. I found this kind of interesting and I want to try it for Ilvermorny. I feel like that one would definitely be Wampus as my opposite house, but maybe not. I don't know. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to consider giving the video a like and subscribing to the channel, which would make you part of what we call the geekdom community. It's awesome, I like to think. Shout out to my patrons for their wonderful and amazing support. I am so grateful for each and every one of them. If you would like to see how you can get in on those perks, if any of them are interesting to you, just go to patreon.com/thegeekapprentice. But just you being here is enough for me, so thank you everyone, but especially those patrons. But anyway, that is all for today. Thank you for watching.